Hello, and welcome to my Persuasive case. This is Michael Ellman, and I appreciate the time you're giving me today to listen to why you should use Home Buyer's Warranty. Aside from helping you sell more homes with less risk, we're going to help you develop your brand and increase your customer experience level with your product. There's a number of reasons why people buy the home warranties in general, and we've gone through a relatively painful process to come up with the quintessential ingredients as to why someone needs, wants, and should use a home warranty. The first category we find is that it saves money, and it also is a fabulous risk management and loss control tool. The second area we find the big benefits come from the home warranty usage are in marketing, helping you attract more buyers, distinguishing yourself from your competition, and creating an overall brand awareness that a lot of companies aren't even aware they can create with their product. Something along the lines of a Lexus or a Starbucks, for example, that cloud partying experience that creates a customer image and the desire to do business with you and your organization. The last reason that we also find that people find home warranties effective and attractive are for regulatory issues. Many of the HUD loans or manufactured and modular housing put this forth as a risk management requirement for their underwriting, and also to say that they've done due diligence and best practice with their whole selling process as well. Let's start off with risk management and loss control. We hope this will help you save time and money by limiting the cost of claims and disputes. We think the warranty is a fabulous filter mechanism to weed out if you will, nuisance calls, so that you can get to the heart and soul of what really is fair for you to take care of for your customers. This goes back to the early 70s when home ownership was perceived as something that was bought and sold off the shelf. The homeowner really wasn't perceived by the federal government as being a part of the process of home building anymore. They were going to the store, so to speak, and buying that off the shelf from a builder who was an expert. So they needed to have consumer protection laws in place. And I think that goes farther down the road that we travel as being a soils engineering company. We want to screen these builders for the home builders, for the home buyers, and also make sure that the product that's being entered into the stream of commerce is free from defects and that it's cosmetically acceptable, but it's also complete construction, what is considered acceptable fit and finish, but also, is it done? Are there pieces that are left or no? And that's what the warranty gets to. I think it really levels the playing field and squares the corners so that when people show up and they walk away with these documents, they actually go home with more than what they showed up with. And that's where the risk management dispute element has been upheld on this product a number of times, even in the Supreme Court twice, for the people who originally signed the documents and the folks who inherit the home. It rides with the title of the house, very much like a code covenant or restriction. I mentioned before that we're basically a soils engineering firm that uses the warranties, extended warranty coverage, and general liability as a way to protect the homeowners, ourselves, and our builders. We find that if we leverage this experience and our track record, we can deflect most claims, most problems into a valid arena that it gets paid as a claim. We also find this mechanism is very effective at keeping our builder partners out of court. By using contracts to firmly anchor their liability in a document, they keep themselves out of tort law. That keeps them out of jury decisions and class action lawsuits, which usually bode very well for plaintiffs' attorneys, but very badly for builders. The court system is usually set up to award victims, and if a builder gets in the gun sights of a court and a jury, they look to them to award a victim, and that always plays badly for our builders. That's why you want to have a written versus an implied warranty. The written express limited warranty limits your exposure and minimizes your jeopardy as a builder. And that is the best way we have found to limit and layer your jeopardy. We find that a multiple retaining wall approach works best at protecting your assets, and that really at the end of the day is our mandate and our charter, is to protect your hard-earned assets that you've accumulated over the years of being a builder/developer. We also use the warranty to define clearly what is covered in your contract with your buyer, so that should you get into a situation where fixes need to be made, you have the ability to say yes, and in some cases no. That clear process of defining the resolution in a claim is probably our greatest strength. Our warranty administration department is sort of the unsung hero of what we do, and they are activated once a claim actually takes place. That process is very seamless, it's transparent, and in most cases takes place in 90 days, which is a lot better than 2 or 3 years, class action lawsuit, jury, plaintiff's attorneys, and defense costs. The other side of the warranty is also that it's a fabulous marketing tool. Aside from eliminating and reducing and pushing conflict into a third-party arbitration arena, we find that on the branding side, the marketing that you can get from the warranty is really worth its weight in gold. People begin to realize that you've got that warm and fuzzy approach, you're building community, you're about the experience that you have with your homeowners, and you can use that warranty to bring things back down to the, salt of the earth, down to basics, where you can really engage your customer and talk with them about what they need in the home, what they need in their living space, and what type of options they want to have in interacting with their home. They're going to be spending a lot of time there. So this marketing element is one of our greatest claims to fame, so to speak. Our biggest piece is the day one coverage that protects the builder, but the marketing element and the marketing offerings that we present can help you sell an extra house. And what that means to your company is increased sales, and we're helping you sell more homes with less risk. That warranty piece does a number of other things too. It also protects your general liability, and it gives you some bragging rights to say that you qualified for a very special program that represents the elite of elite builders in your area. The regulatory aspect of the product also comes into play at this point, because many of the banks and lenders are looking to us to provide them with a surety that you've done your due diligence and best practice in putting forth this home and putting it into the stream of commerce. Whether you're a builder, whether you're a bank, whether you're someone who's just reselling the house, when you put something that large into the stream of commerce, you're held liable to a number of consumer protection elements, if you will. And I think this warranty addresses that so that you can transfer ownership of the house to subsequent buyers with very little risk, and being able to sleep at night and wash your hands of the biggest jeopardy that could happen to a house, and that would be a structural issue. The warranty functions 1 year, 2 year, and 10-year element items really can give a peace of mind and help speed up the overall transaction that you have when you transfer ownership of the home. And we find that today is an essential element, because many of the banks and lending institutions are sort of dragging their feet. When they see there's a home warranty in place, and when there is a home warranty in place, this process often goes smoother, faster, and with a whole lot more peace of mind for everyone involved. Lastly, I would also like to say that the 210 Homebuyers Warranty Program is probably the most comprehensive offering in the marketplace. We offer straight up warranties for the houses, a frontline service program to help your homeowners deal with maintenance issues. We also offer extended warranties to help experience trouble-free ownership of the home, and we also offer general liability insurance to the builders to help keep them out of trouble and protect the public from their work product. Thank you very much for listening to my persuasive case. In addition to helping you sell more homes with less risk, I hope we're able to help you create a brand awareness of your company that entices people to do business with a quality company whose primary objective is a safety, security, and happy home experience that their homeowners will have with their product. Long live happy homes, and thanks again. Bye-bye.